Hello guys, it's me Scarce with my first video, and today I'm going to show you all the new stuff with Muse that came out today. So here are the new features I'm just going to list. 1. They added more world edit options. 2. The world name now appears at the top of the page title. 3. Added to change frame color. 4. Added spin/floating models. 5. Copy and paste 3D models, and new gallery light, which is just an object. Okay, I'm over here. They added new things. Let's go out with the more feature. They added more world edit options, which is clone, delete, and rename the world, I'm pretty sure. So if we edit, yeah. So you can now rename worlds. Before we couldn't do that, so that I think is cool. Let's actually rename this to scene test. Let's just rename it to that. And it's just gonna edit, and it's just gonna rename everything. Okay, good. Okay, now I want to try out deleting. Let's try it. So how deleting works is if you click delete, you can actually go ahead and delete it. But want you make sure you type in the name first before you delete it. So in our example, the world name was Scarce Clone. So if we want to delete it, we just do this. Nope, we do this because it's case sensitive, and then we can delete the world that we were just in. Okay, now it's gone. So let's say we created another scene. Which one is this? Baby. Why don't we go make a new one and we clone it? Okay, so let's test out the cloning feature. So that we're just gonna use a preset like Gotham. Okay, Fabian 6 is it. So let's go to Fabian 6. Rename this to Gallery. And try to clone something. So we do submit, world name, Scarce, Gallery. Usually I like to use that thing, but when I did that, it didn't work. So I'm not gonna try it. And click submit. Okay. So now let's go to the builder to see what we can do in there. Okay. So let's just edit something. Why don't we click this? Let's upload a photo. Okay. So now that I uploaded the image, I actually made this myself, which I find cool, and now it's in a gallery. Why don't we click publish? Okay. Now that we showed that we could clone something, let's go clone it now, because we showed that we have something that we want to clone. So let's clone it. So where is the one I want to go to? It's this one. Let's edit it. Let's do clone. Scarce gallery clone. Okay, I'm fine with that. Let's submit. Let's click the clone. This one right here. And go to builder. I'm just gonna see if cloning works how I think it's gonna work. It's basically just copied everything like it's supposed to. So for a test, why don't we actually let's test the cloning right now, but I want to show you one of the other new things, which was the light that they added. So if we go to here, let's go to gallery light. Okay. We can change it to, let's say, why don't we do like red? So it's a LED light, which is cool. Intensity, why don't we tone this intensity to 10? 100. Okay, so it kind of burns out a bit. So I think like 100 should be fine. Let's test 100. That's actually cool having that light there now. Okay, so now we have this. We showed off the light. Let's see what it will look like if I just save it. So we could do publish. Okay, so now if we actually go to the normal gallery, I'm pretty sure it's this one. Yeah, this is the normal one. It should not look like that at all. See, now we have a clone, which I find is great, because now you can easily clone stuff, test new things out, and if you don't like it, just delete it. So I like that. Okay, I want to try out two other things. There's apparently a new added spin animation for models, and floating model. So I want to try those two things out. So if I go into, let's add a model actually. So I have this model right here. I actually want to move it down a bit. Okay. This. And test out a new thing. Okay, float. Okay, so float makes it go up and down. And changes the speed of it. So how about if I do 0.1? That's the speed of it. So basically it brings it up and down to that sort of amount. So it's like kind of floating there, like it said. Well, it's kind of like more of a going up animation. Okay, why don't we make it so that it can spin? Okay, why don't we for spin, why don't we do 0.5? Try that. I think that's cool, because like then you can have like pedestals in like your places and show off the 3D models you have in a more nice way. Because I think this is a good format to show out like templates like that you're making for video games. I find Muse to be that cool, because like you can only put the 3D model into Muse like this if it's low poly, of course. So if you're making like low poly games, I see this useful, is that you can show level designs, which is I find cool. Okay, let's see what the next thing I can show off in this. Okay, apparently we can now change the frame color. So if we walk over here, click this, and we can change the frame color right down there. I want my frame to be black, because I find that cool. So there you see, it's black. And, well guys, that's all the updates that I've shown so far in this update, which I find is cool. Of course, you can find me on DeviantArt. I will post a link to my DeviantArt. I haven't posted anything there as of yet, so I will in the future. And well, stay safe, stay away from this pandemic, and continue using Muse if you're here from that website.